So welcome, kindergarten. This is our next project, the pumpkin project. So right now we don't have anything that looks like a pumpkin. We have just a oval. And with this oval, this is going to be the center or the closest part of the pumpkin that we see. Okay. So for this next step, you are going to need a pencil and either a pen or another pencil, something that's a little longer, and I'll explain why. So I'm going to use, you're going to use pencil to draw. I'm going to use pen. So I'm going to take one of these away. And what we need to do with our extra pencil or pen is we're going to put it down at the bottom of our pumpkin. Okay. And we're putting it so that it's even with the bottom. And all I want you to do is go over about 2 fingers and put a little dot. Okay, so I just added that dot. And then I'm going to go over, again, it's about the thickness of 2 fingers. Okay, and right where my pencil is, that's where I'm putting the dot. Okay, so I have a dot here and I have a dot here. That's the hardest part of this picture. So we're going to start by making a curved line. So this is kind of like a smiley mouth. So we go down and then we're going to come up. Okay. So we're going from this dot down and we're going to the bottom of the egg shape. So then again, doing it from here, we're going to go down a little bit and up. So I start here, down, and then I come up and touch that. Okay. Now we're going to go to the top of the egg. And this is the center. I'm going to come down right when it starts to kind of go downhill. I'm going to start there and I'm going to connect it with this dot out here. So I'm going to curve out and I'm going to come down and touch that. Then I'm going to go up to the other side. Here's the center. I'm going to go, and once it starts to curve down, I'm going to go out and connect it with this dot. Okay. Now we're going to do the same thing from the same spot. So we're starting here again, and now we're going to curve out and connect it with where that dot that we made originally was. Okay. Go back to where we started on this side. Curve down, and then curve back up and go back to where that dot is. Okay. So if any of that was too fast, you can pause it. You can go back and watch it and pause it when you need to. For the next step, we got to do the stem. So what we're doing is we're going to look at this kind of the top of that oval shape, and we're going to go up above and make that same line. Right. Then starting where all of these lines come together, we're going to go up to touch that. And then on this side where they all touch, we're going to go up and touch that line. And then I like to add a line that comes down on this side. So the last thing that we need to do here is add a line that is going to make it look like the pumpkin is sitting on a table or maybe the ground. And that line is called the horizon line. So we go up to about a little higher than halfway on our pumpkin, so about to here. And we're going to start on one side of the paper and we're going to draw a line. But when we touch our pumpkin, we're going to pick up our pen, and I'll explain. So we don't want to draw right through our pumpkin. That would be really bad. We're going to start here and we're going to draw until we touch our pumpkin, and then we stop. And then I like to kind of take my finger and go across, and then where it touches, that's where I'm going to put my pen and then continue drawing. So now this is our table, this is our wall, or this is the ground, and this is the sky. All right. So that is what we're doing for the drawing. Now, with a black marker that you have at home, if you're using a Sharpie marker or a permanent marker, please talk to an adult, make sure that it's okay with them. But you're probably using a washable marker, that is fine and that works. So we just want a black marker of some kind. And what we're going to do is we're going to go over all of our pencil lines. So going nice and slow, you're going to go over all of those pencil lines. And when we're doing this, this is our brain, our eyes, and our hands all working together. And it's called fine motor. So this is something that we grade you on. And so if you go really fast, it's really hard for anybody to stay on a line. If you go slow, you're building that muscle, that memory, that control. So I have my pumpkin all done. So now what I need to do is check to see if there's any other pencil lines. And I see that I forgot one, and that's the horizon line. A lot of students forget this one. So I like to start on the pumpkin, and then I go off the paper and go to the other side, start on the pumpkin, go off the paper. When you have that, you are done for this week. Next week, we're going to talk about how we're adding more details and color. So put this in a safe spot until next week. Thank you.